up, my dudes? Commander Rico here with another video, and today we have an interesting one. I'm going to be doing more like this, is who will die in Season 3 of Rico's Brigade. This will consist of the clone trooper characters and Rico's Brigade in general, not the villains, including Racket and his whole team, but it is as of Season 3, Episode 13, all the established characters, and I'll do a little segment for each one I have on this list. We have 4 different categories. We have very safe, probably safe, in danger, and in extreme danger. I'll go into a bit why. I'm going to try not to go too far into it because there are a lot of them. So we'll hop right into it. So first up, I have Rico. I personally feel that he is very safe. I say that for 2 reasons. One, I mean, having you looked at the series name, it's called Rico's Brigade. Why would it be Rico's Brigade without Rico? And 2, because I don't think it'll seem fit. Maybe things will change, but I have a solid feeling he won't die. Move on to the next one I have on the list. We have Captain Rex, and I again think he's very safe considering he lives on. And however, I'll throw this in here. I also feel like Wolf is very safe because they both live on being rebels, and I don't think Daley would kill them, to be 100% honest. So those are those 2. I'll move on to the next one. Next up, I have Flack, and I think he's probably safe. I wouldn't make any bets. I wouldn't say, yeah, he's absolutely going to live. Seeing the recent episode, and I'll get into that in a bit. But yeah, I'd say Flack is probably safe. I wouldn't worry too much about him. Next up, I have Mental, and I think he's probably safe and slightly in danger. I think he's in the middle because on one hand, he could become like Rico's new Racket almost. And on the other hand, I don't know. He's just not in a great position as of this moment. And I don't know what he's going to do with Mental. I think that it's in between. It's a 50-50. In between in danger and probably safe. He's somewhere in that middle ground. That's what I'd say for him. I'm not going to go to the limit and say, yes, he's absolutely going to die. Because I don't think that's the case. But I'd say definite 50-50. So the next up we have Racket. And this one was not hard at all. I think he's in extreme danger. First of all, he's attacking Coruscant, which that puts him in a lot of danger right there. He could die. And then he's going to have to suffer repercussions from Rico. And I think that he's in extreme danger. Racket's definitely going by the end of the season. I'm calling it now. I might bring this up in future Rico's reviews. But Racket's going to be gone. I'm calling it now. Racket is not going to make it on to Season 4. And we'll move on to the next one. Next up on the list, we have 55. And I personally think he's in danger. He was in like at least 6 battles at the beginning of the season. And he's been managing to stick it out. I think that he's in a bit of a tight spot. He's probably safe again in that 50-50 round with Mental. And there's a reason I'll get into why I'm so concerned in the next character. Next up, we have Clocker. And I personally feel he's in danger, if not extreme danger. Because after the setup of this battle that Daley had today, he said it was a 50-50 shot. And luckily he won. He was alive. But I personally think that after seeing that, it's going to make a lot of other characters that we didn't think were going to be expendable now. And I hope that's not the case. I'm just starting to grow on Clocker and Phantom and all them. But I have a feeling he's in extreme danger, especially because of that setup. It almost might have alluded to it in an accidental way. But yeah, I'll move on to the next one. Next up, we have Phantom. And I as well think he's in danger, maybe a little less than the others because he's a little higher up than them. But I think he is in danger, like the rest of Ghost Unit for the most part. Next up, we have Whipper. And I personally think he's also in danger. And while I'm at it, I think that, I'll get right into that in a second. But I think Whipper's in danger because of the other reason that Ghost Unit's in danger. They might be I hope they're not, but they might end up being the expendable ones. Which, as horrible as it sounds, might be the case. And I could be wrong. That's just almost the impression I'm starting to get. But yeah. Next up, we have Glasden. And I think he's probably safe. He's sitting pretty on Felucia. Maybe he'll run into some issues with Contra. I do not know. I mean, the more I think about it, maybe the Contra war could escalate. But overall, I think that Glasden's he's in a pretty okay spot. I wouldn't worry too much about him. Next up, we have Mace, and I'm going to add Code in there too. I think they're both in danger because of chaos and that whole thing. I'm not sure how that's going to be executed, but I think they're in danger. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I know they're in danger. Good luck, Mace. Next up, we have Tucker, and I think he's very safe personally. I think he's going to be a lot more important to Rico's Brigade. He's going to have a lot more future impacts on Rico's Brigade, and therefore I don't think he's going anywhere. Next up, we have Blitzer, and I think he's probably safe. I don't think he's going to be going anywhere. He might be like Tucker's buddy. I think he's probably safe. I wouldn't worry too much about Blitzer. Next up, we have Delta Squad, and even though they're a part of Cody's unit, I figured I'd include them here. To be honest, I don't think they're going to be featured too much in this season, as well as Cody and Dutch. But if they are, I don't think they're going to die. I think they're pretty safe. And that's it, and we're on to the next one. Next up, we have Eugene, and I think he's probably safe, and he's in that same place as the rest of Ghost Squadron at this point. I think Eugene is in a bit of a weird state. I think he's safer than the others, in my opinion, though. Move on to the next one. Next up, we have Badger, and I think he's right in that same mode as Racket. I think the Civil War is going to be a one-season thing. It's going to be over by the end of the season, probably. And I think he's going to be a gonzo. And that's all I have to say about Badger. Next up, we have Aqua. I think he's pretty safe, if not very safe. I think the fans would be distraught if we killed Aqua. And therefore, I think he won't die. Just don't get confused by the thumbnail. That was just a thumbnail. Yeah, and we'll move on to the next one. Next up, we have Chalkway, which I'm assuming is now a member of the Ghost unit. I'm assuming he might not show up again, but if he does, he's probably safe. If not, or he's just gonna die. They might kill him off because I don't know. He's a Bothan. He's not a clone. Yeah, but that's about it for him, and we'll move on to the next ones. So these next three are people that we don't know much about or have barely seen at all. So I'll start with the most known one so far is Captain Kipper. I think he is very safe. I don't know why. I just have a gut feeling he's gonna stick around. We haven't met Commander Tough yet. I feel like even though we haven't met him, I feel like he's in danger because he's a Rico's Brigade commander. Everyone's in danger at this point, but yeah. And then we also have this guy we met on this episode, Captain Herder, that serves under Badger. And I think he's dead, just like anyone else who joins Badger. So if, Rex joins Badger, he's probably going to end up somewhere else. Yeah. Then we'll get into the closing of this video now. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys disagree with any of my decisions, then let me know in the comments below. This was conformed by me mostly, and a bit of my group chat squad on Instagram, Second Airborne, Daily Memes, everyone in the stop motion, and a few other people. But that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you'd like to see more stuff like this, more Death Tolls, more Rico's Brigade theory type videos, then I'd be happy to do that. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next